Hey guys, welcome to Trew Review. Today we are reviewing Deadpool.
Starring Ryan Reynolds and Morena Baccarin. Deadpool is one of the Marvel characters, and he's not a character that's explored a lot. Similar to Ant-Man, not a lot of people knew about Ant-Man. I didn't know what to expect from this film because I just thought, yeah, it's going to be cool, but, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm waiting for Dawn of Justice, so whatever. The level of entertainment in this film was insane. Firstly, you had a lot of real-world references in the film, which we won't obviously say because we're no spoilers. They were so raw and so real. It was just hilarious. Even though this was an action film, I feel like the comedic parts of it were outstanding. Like, this could win an award for best comedy.
My favourite parts about the movie was the actual script, the directing of it as well. I mean, this was a first-time director who directed this movie, and they didn't have a huge budget like a Thor or an Avengers, so they really had to work with the script, and the script was insanely good. Deadpool, played by Ryan Reynolds, he did the character amazing justice. If we can look back at the old Deadpool in Wolverine's movie, why he sew his mouth shut. I know it's a different character, of course he plays, but Deadpool is the cheeky loudmouth who's always speaking. Kind of nailed it home that this was a catastrophic failure of a movie and a character. And then you have this new Deadpool who is cheeky and feisty and just absolutely relentlessly crude. And it really just kept me engrossed in the movie. What I loved is we're all thinking things in the movie, and Deadpool will literally look at you like this.
break that fourth wall
and just say exactly what everybody is thinking. It's just absolutely hilarious.
Another thing I loved about this film was that everything was done to 100. The action was on 100 because the gore and the graphics used to present these action scenes was insane. You will see some real shit, guys. Be prepared, okay?
Oh, man.
I love the leading lady. I think she's a very solid actress.
Yeah.
I think she was cast very well.
I will say one thing though. The villain who they cast in the movie, can't remember for the life of me what his name is. Probably a reason why. He wasn't outstanding, nothing special, but he was exactly what you needed from that kind of villain in the movie. And I'm really, really happy he had this film up his sleeve, because his last film was Transporter Refueled, and how did that end? I don't know, because I didn't watch it. Why? Because it was shit. One thing I will say as well I want to add is the actual creation of the movie. We always see in superhero movies there is an overwhelming amount of CGI used. Yeah. And it really takes away from the movie. And of course there's CGI in this movie, but the way they use it as a tool adds a really, really good realism to the movie, to the action scenes, which kept me on edge and kept me engrossed in the movie all the way through.
One thing I do love about the character development though throughout this film was that superhero movies are becoming more and more like long episodes of cartoon shows that we watch on TV, because everything's all crossing into each other. The director took that idea and put it into the movie, whereas something like the old Spider-Man, you get the character development at the start, so it's long and boring, and then falling in love, and then the action at the end. Whereas Deadpool, you get action in the beginning, and then it flashes back to love story and interchanges throughout the whole film, so that you're developing with the characters as the film goes on, instead of having that whole boring part at the beginning.
Right. And even with the whole intertwining thing, they still managed to keep the action in like the filler scenes from the main story. You'll know if you've been watching our videos, there's not one movie we've reviewed that I've given it an A, but this is an exception. Deadpool is gonna get a 10 out of 10.
What?
A plus.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. There's nothing I didn't like about this movie. And I think the reason why I'm rating it even higher is because after watching, Ryan Reynolds as the old Deadpool, as Green Lantern, I was just like, yeah, we're doomed. But he smashed it. He smashed it.
I am going to rate this film a 9.5.
Oh!
What?
Because you're looking at me sideways and I said 10, but then you just said 9.5.
I've never given a film a 10 out of 10. And the film that makes me give 10 out of 10, I will literally allow you to slap me on that day, because I don't know. By the way, guys.
Oh, man, at the very end.
Go on. Do your fucking share, subscribe, shit. Come on. What are you
you have to watch Deadpool. This has been Trew with you, and in the voice of Deadpool himself, subscribe.
That is not Deadpool's voice.
Oh yeah. Guys, if you want to see more videos, you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, let us know what you thought of the movie.
Don't forget, guys, at the end of the film, there is the classic Marvel scene. There's 2 of them. You do get a bit of credits first, but be patient. Bye, guys!
See you later.